So hey, what's up guys, Bucks here and welcome back to a brand new episode of the F1 2020 career mode, and today we are back in the driver career mode and we're getting an overview from Carl, our performance engineer, and you can see we're in 4th, just ahead of Racing Point, who are actually quicker than McLaren, but last time out of Catalonia, McLaren beat both of us. Daniel Ricciardo's going strongly. In terms of our R&D, we're waiting for these two parts to come on the 25th of May. Now I hope that comes before the Monaco Grand Prix, but it's not gonna. You can see there Monaco on the 20th, so yeah, we're waiting for those upgrades. We've got 560 resource points, and as you can see, our market value is only 750k compared to Daniel Ricciardo, so that's interesting. By the sounds of it, we're gonna get a rival coming our way. We'll have to choose someone soon, but anyway, nothing else really happened. We got some more durability parts on the car. I think it was one of these things around here. General maintenance, which is good. And we're still waiting for that upgrade, which we'll get in the next episode. So round number 4, which will be round number 4 is Canada. So a major engine upgrade at Canada will be useful, so that should be good. So far we've got 7th and 10th. We need to get ourselves up the order. So Monaco might be the place to do it, but it might also go terribly wrong. You never know with the Principality. So let's head out to practice. So then it is practice for the first day here at the Monaco Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get ourselves a good result, but it's all about qualifying here at Monaco, as I'm sure you know. We need to get ourselves a decent position, and I'm glad I'm not in that Williams car. That must handle like a boat. So practice, practice, practice. Practice is going to make perfect, I think. So I'm going to go for some track acclimatization. I need to actually go and change the setup, and I'm going to go for maximum downforce. I don't want to leave any time out on the table, especially since it's all corners here, isn't it? It's all about the aero performance, the grip, the mechanical grip. You need a good chassis, good suspension setup. So let's hope the default setup's good. I don't really know how to make a high downforce setup. I need to look into setups a bit more, but here we go then. This track looks a lot wider than last year's game, which is good. Whoa! Slip from the rear there. Going to use a little bit of VRS. So I've already lost an end plate at the start of this practice session. Good to get it out the way early, but I'm struggling a little bit for front end grip, I think. Might need to work on the setup, but I don't know yet. It might just be the fact that we're on these medium compound, or is it a hard compound? I can't remember what we're on. But anyway, yeah, the tyres aren't the ones we're going to use. Right then, so we managed to do that okay. Didn't get the best, but what I want to do is do some qualifying practice. So we're going to do the program. I do want to check the setup though first. I'm going to go full aero, sort out the suspension as well. That should help us out a little bit. So qualifying is absolutely crucial here. It's all about track position at the Monaco Grand Prix, so that's why I'm doing this. I would usually focus more on race pace in practice, but since it's Monaco, we're going to do a full qualification sim before we get into one-shot quali here at the Monaco Grand Prix. Struggling a bit with the really slow corners at the hairpin, stuff like that. So we've got to work on that. Only 170 mile an hour through the speed trap. That's 8th quickest. Right, gonna try this qualifying program again. Didn't do too great, about a second off the time we needed, so I'm going to have one more shot at it. I just want to get that little bit extra practice in before we head into one-shot quali. Because the pressure's on. Usually, I'd be like, okay, I'll just try a bank a lap in quali, but we don't have that luxury, of course. So let's see what we can do then on our second attempt. Again, struggling. Not good, not good. Qualifying here at the Monaco Grand Prix. No pressure, as it's one-shot quali as well, so we were about a second off what the team thinks we need to get a decent position. So pretty nervous before this quali session, but hopefully we can get ourselves a decent lap under our belt, and you never know what's going to happen in the race. So let's get straight into things here at the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying. So far then, sitting in P10. Not ideal. I'd like to get P8 at least, maybe. Come on. We could get P6, which would be an absolute phenomenal qualifying session. Yes, get in. P6, I would take that. We gained it all in the second half of the lap. Just gained so much confidence in the car over the course of that. The car feels different to how it felt in practice. But anyway, 11.9, we improved so much on our qualifying practice pace. And we even beat a Red Bull. Right, engineer egging us on a little bit in terms of fuel. I'm not taking any risks. I'm not putting any extra fuel in, really. Don't need it. Really don't need it. I'm not going to use much rich mix at all here. It's all about grip through the corners, so I'd rather have a light and nimble car. But here we go then. Monaco Grand Prix. See what our launch is like. Come on. Wow. We got the jump on Leclerc, almost round the outside, keep it out of the wall. What a fantastic start to the Grand Prix. I can't believe we actually got the move done around the outside there on Charles Leclerc. And now I'm just going to settle into a rhythm. Oh, everyone's going slowly. Don't lose your front wing, please. It's so tricky, that sector, because it's so slow. These cars aren't designed to go that slow. But we've got 20 laps here at Monaco. Use some ERS if we can. Try and escape. This is our chance to really prove our performance to the other teams now. Oh, slight corner cut. Now, I don't know whether we're going to end up staying with Renault for long in this career mode, or whether we're going to move about teams. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Let me know what you think down below. For now, oh, little lock up into the penultimate corner. Monaco, the trickiest circuit on the game probably, apart from Hanoi. Pit window is lap 6 to 12. That is a big window. Now, pit stops here in your strategy will make or break your race, and I had a huge lock up into there. And Hamilton is about 1.9 seconds up the road, and I've absolutely clambered over the curb in there. Whoa, I can't do that sector. Just doesn't suit the car at all. Any wing damage? No wing damage so far. So checking in then. Whoa, the rear. The gap up the road to Hamilton is 3 seconds. I'm not got the pace or the balls to push to catch him, to be honest. I'd rather concentrate on holding on to P5, because that'd be an absolutely solid result for us. Little lock up here, but as you can see, Charles Leclerc isn't going anywhere, and he's got Albon behind, and then our teammate behind him. So it's all very tight here, but just proves that if you get a decent start and a good qualifying position, you can really shoot up the order and hold it, 'cause it's so difficult to overtake around here. I should, as long as I don't mess up my strategy, just be able to sit here. It's only at the pit stops where it's going to get risky. My main aim is to keep it out the walls, get no damage. Gap still about 3 seconds. But let's see. Oh, purple final sector. Right, the team wants to pit on lap 6. Now I've got some sort of issue by the looks of things. It's the gearbox. Gearbox has slight wear on it. Shouldn't affect us too badly, but we'll get it replaced at the next Grand Prix anyway. This was starting to cause a train behind. Hammer tyres looking pretty worn, but okay, really. See, they just can't get close enough at the final corner to get an overtake. They are much quicker behind. I know that, and actually Daniel Ricciardo is probably going quicker than us at the minute. So for once, we actually had good qualifying pace, probably better than our race pace, and it's probably down to a lack of practice here at Monaco. On this game, you really need to put the laps in if you want to do well here at Monaco. It's all about keeping it out the wall and optimizing performance. Take as much apex as you can. carry as much corner speed as well, but with more corner speed gives you more risk on exit because there's going to be a barrier there ready to meet you. Oop. Using quite a bit of VRS, and that Ferrari behind is quick through that tunnel. And I'm going to pit now. I don't want to make any mistakes, but they are a lot quicker. So if I pit now and he's quicker on his in lap, could be risky, but I don't want to get stuck in any battles in the pit stop stages. Don't want to get held up in the pits. I'd rather risk it. Anyone else following? Not by the looks of it. So I'm probably going to have to do a lap or two out by myself. And it's going to have to try and be a quick one if possible. So good, decent pit stop. We're out, no traffic to hold us up. 2.5 seconds in the pits. Not bad, I'll take that. And now we can use some of our ERS. And we're going to have to absolutely go for it. Hopefully you don't catch up to Grosjean, Russell, Latifi or Magnussen too quickly. But they're only 3 seconds up the road. Hopefully the guys just come in the pit on this lap, but we'll see, won't we? I don't know what the forecast is going to do. It's looking pretty cloudy here today at Monaco, but I don't think it's going to rain. No one's pitting, and this isn't good. No one's pitting, and we've got ICE wear now, and I'm going to need to get past these guys quick. This strategy hasn't paid off at all. This is what I mean. Strategy will make or break your race. So let's see if we can just clear Grosjean as quickly as possible. Line him up down the bottom of this hill if we can. Let's go for it. Can't afford to be stuck behind him. Come on, let me through. Thank you very much. Don't want to get stuck behind the 2 Williams cars now. Making good progress. Getting past them quickly, hopefully. Here we go. I'm going to do something out of the tunnel on George Russell. It's all about clearing these back markers as soon as possible, I think. Not close enough. Oh, man. So going to get stuck behind him through here. Oh, we're losing so much time. Get out of the way. Go. Get out of the way. Did I take any front wing damage? I don't think so. Collision. Get out of it. Now, who were we racing? We were racing Ferraris and all sorts, weren't we? But I don't even know if we set personal best. We lost so much time. Oh my god, look at this. Get out of the way. Oh, don't even squeeze me, bro. Oh, lock up. Get him out of the way. Question is, where are these guys? I'm going to check the race director in a minute. Actually, no, we'll just find out ourselves. Come on. Oh my god, this is scary stuff. Go, Mags, and get yourself in the pits, mate. Get out my way. Got the DRS running, though. I'll take that. I think we're ahead of Albon still, which is good. Just don't know where Charles Leclerc is. He must have lost a lot of time or something because Ricciardo now, 6th place in the pits. I don't know where Leclerc is. But I found my way back into P5. And our teammate, Daniel Ricciardo, right behind us in P6. Absolutely brilliant stuff. It was a bit risky. We did well to clear the back markers, really. So, I will take that. I was really worried about them. Leclerc's all the way back there. He must have lost a lot of time in the pit stop. So, that could have been us if I pitted. Because I bet he was the first to pit from this pack. So, good decision in the end overall, I think. And now we can focus purely on our driving, hit our apexes. 6.5 seconds up to Hamilton. We're not going to catch up to Lewis. That Mercedes is too quick. Unless there's a safety car or something. I think just need to concentrate. Look after the tyres. How are the tyres looking, by the way? Looking alright. Woo! Mistake into that. We were going straight into that wall. Don't care what you say, we were going straight into that wall. So, yeah, we just need to concentrate on ourselves now. Tyres should be absolutely fine to the end of the race. Got halfway to go in the race. So, head down and we'll check in a few laps' time. Ricciardo 3.3 behind, remember that. Just want to check in because Daniel Ricciardo's closing, but some good news. we're closing down to Lewis Hamilton. Got the gap down to just under 7 seconds. And the engineer just warning us that although we are catching, the tyres are going to last. We've got a gearbox issue as well. And we're starting to get wear on the ICE. So this could become an interesting end to the race. I've got to keep out of the wall. So far we're doing a good job of that. So Ricciardo's still about a second behind. Little lock up down the hill. Hamilton's pulled out from us a little bit on this lap, so he's seen that we're catching up. I think I was wondering whether they've got damage up the road. I've lost a gear. What? I've lost 5th gear. Look at that, straight down to 4th. I think we might be okay, but we're gonna be compromised down the straight. Oh man, need to get this gearbox changed, and that's basically our chances of catching Hamilton out of it. They were very slim as they were, but we've now lost. Oh, 5th gear. That corner was a 5th gear corner. And Daniel Ricciardo's caught right up to us, and our pace has dropped massively on this lap. Look how much under threat we're going to be here. If he just gets himself a good exit, he's going to be all over us. And this can't be good on the gearbox either. Having to skip 5th gear, especially climbing up that hill down to 4th. There's one corner, and that's a 5th gear corner, and that's going to affect us. Here we go, the 5th gear. Oh, 5th gear's back. Okay, that's good. 5th gear's back. And the team have actually been able to fix it. Good old Renault, man. Gears box is back, but look at it. 75% wear. It could blow up at any minute. Oh my god, we've got 3 laps to go. Right, okay, engineer warning us. So let's back up and running. Got to keep our shifts to a minimum. Hopefully we'll find ourselves with a bit better pace now. Because Perez was starting to catch us behind Daniel Ricciardo, and I was starting to wait for a message from the team to say, let Daniel go, you got gearbox problems. We just set a purple final sector. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Now our gearbox is fixed, we're back up to speed. Bit of a blip in the middle of the race there. I was really worried Daniel Ricciardo was going to be able to get us with that missing 5th gear, but good old Renault getting us back where we need to be. And we're going to start to push once again. We're close to our fastest first sector. And we're now dropping Daniel Ricciardo a little bit, which is good. I just can't believe the race start we got as well. To get alongside Leclerc and jump him into turn number 1. Round the outside, up the hill as well. Oh, look at that rear. Here we go then, final lap time. Slip from the rear. Everyone's going to be going for it on this final lap for the fastest lap to get that bonus point. I'm not going to be able to do it. Daniel Ricciardo is going to want to. Look at him. He's been saving up his ERS or something. Apparently we're pushing too hard. Our gearbox is really suffering now. 76%. Ooh. Not long to go. Just got to get around this final lap. Gearbox is starting to sound a little bit crunchy. Not long to go, and then we can throw this gearbox in the bin. And it looks like we might be able to round off best of the rest for the first time. And we're going to beat Daniel Ricciardo for the first time here in our Renault career. Fantastic stuff to take P5 at the Monaco Grand Prix.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Right then, 5th place. Ahead of Daniel Ricciardo. In the end, Leclerc didn't get any points. I wonder what happened to him. Anyway, take a look at the standings now. We climb up ahead of Albon, and that's P7 for us. Ricciardo is only 5 points ahead of us now, and it's Verstappen that actually leads the championship. That is interesting. Not a Mercedes, but a Red Bull. So they do actually overtake Red Bull though in the constructors, so pretty tight one in the end. So then, what a race. 5th place, and look at this jump around the outside of Charles Leclerc, turn number 1, absolutely nailed it, showing that we can beat Daniel Ricciardo as well, beating him. He did really well as well in P6. Ricciardo absolutely smashing it. This Renault working well for both of us, and that jump on Leclerc, I'm so proud of that. That was really fun start to the race. So that's been it for today's episode. I really do hope you have enjoyed. If you are new around here, do not forget to subscribe for more F1 content. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.